Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the part 2 of the podcast. This is DRW Radio episode 110. And now we are live, and we are with Stoner, TJ Shadows, Brian King, VTech, Zach Zero, Torrance, Miguel Roderick, and now new addition, Key Morbid, the former Ultra Draven champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to keep it as straight as DRW as possible. I'm probably going to venture off into the Bullet Club getting signed. But let's talk, before we get into any crazy shit, let's talk about what happened in Modern Warfare 3 and what's going to happen at Lethal Paradise. Now, I'm going to go from opener up here as soon as my scroller thing on my laptop decides to work. Okay, so first things first. We had... Oh shit, it was reading from bottom. Okay, my bad. I totally fucked up, guys. I just lost 5 minutes of airtime. Alright, so... The pay-per-view kicked off with fireworks and pyro as usual. Everybody was jam-packed about A-Star versus Chris Zero and the Elite Heavyweight Championship match that would go on later that night. Then I kicked off with A-Star versus Chris Zero, and I gotta say... that was my funnest match I've ever done in my life. A-Star took the fucking cake. A-Star, good job, and thank you if you're listening. And then we went to the next match, which was another match in the first round of the Joker's Wild Tag Team Tournament. And Brian King tagging with Zach Zero to take on Torrance Banks and Arceus. Honestly, the dark horse in the tag team tournament took the win. Torrance Banks and Arceus taking the W to move forward into round 2. Then, Torrance, after the match, announced that he is going to enter the Extreme Rumble this year after the match. And then, next, we had the fight for survival. Messiah versus Miguel Roderick. And after a hard-fought match, Miguel Roderick, with a huge punt to the skull of Messiah, picks up the 1-2-3. Miguel lives in DRW. Then, after the match, Matt Moore attacked Miguel Roderick, and then I announced that at Lethal Paradise, Miguel Roderick will take on Matt Moore in 5 rounds of death for the 2015 Breakout Star of the Year award. Then, it was the winner-take-all match. The Extreme Championship and the Ultra Draven Championship are on the line. Aaron Youngblood later on this month will announce which title he's going to keep. It was Aaron Youngblood versus Key Morbid, and what a hell of a match. You know, when the fans chant "This is awesome" before the bell rings, you know you got over. But after a huge super kick and spear off the Titantron, Aaron Youngblood is your new Ultra Draven champion. But Warlord Victor would spoil the parade as he would come out and attack Aaron Youngblood and hit him with God's last gift, and then challenge him to Lethal Paradise. Then shit got serious as Curtis Strong defended the Universal Heavyweight Championship versus TJ Shadows, which is the 2015 Superstar of the Year. And what a hell of a match it was. TJ, holy shit. You survived the Strong Slam, the Stark Effect. And oh my god, the belly-to-belly off the top rope that TJ hit, following up with the Shadows over everything. And your new Universal Heavyweight Champion, TJ Shadows. TJ, amazing. Later, right after that match, Curtis would announce that he is entering the Extreme Rumble match, but he's entering at number 1. Then, it was the main event. The winner of the 2015 Road to Destiny series, Steve Starkiller Smith, would take on the Elite World Heavyweight Champion, Matt Moore. And Matt Moore. Steve Starkiller Smith would take on Adam Rush, my bad. With Matt Moore as a special guest referee. I just totally botched that.
This is why we can't have nice things, Connor.
It is. Matt Moore.
We don't have sandwiches.
Matt Moore, very biased with a bunch of fast counts, trying to cost Rush the match. But then, it was the best part. Brian King returned to the DRW arena. He returned to the Wembley Arena. He hit Rush with King Me Bitch, and then Matt Moore would pick Adam Rush up and hit Code Blue, and then Smith would go to the top rope and hit the Star Killer Press, and 1, 2, 3, we would have a new Elite World Heavyweight Champion. But then Christian Rainey would make his return to challenge Steve Starkiller Smith for Lethal Paradise. So, now we go to Lethal Paradise, which will be January 24th live at the Echo Arena in Liverpool, England. And what a night it's going to be. The opener, the Joker Wiles Tag Team Tournament Round 1, another match in the first round. Messiah and Leviathan will take on Matt Moore and Felix Fairway. Then in the Breakout Star of the Year award match, 5 rounds of death, Matt Moore versus Miguel Roderick. First time ever father versus son, Chris Zero versus Chris DeLeon. Then, either for the Extreme Championship or the Ultra Draven Championship, Aaron Youngblood will take on Warlord Victor. Then a Elimination Chamber to determine the number 1 contender for the Elite World Heavyweight Championship at the Extreme Rumble. Adam Rush, Brian King, Curtis Strong, Key Morbid, Stoner, and Miguel Roderick. Then, for the Universal Heavyweight Championship, TJ Shadows will take on either Miguel Roderick or Matt Moore, whoever wins Breakout Star of the Year. Then in the main event for the DRW Elite World Heavyweight Championship in a no-holds-barred match, Steve Starkiller Smith will take on Christian Rainey. So, with that being said, me only taking up 7 minutes of airtime with that whole thing, TJ, I start with you. TJ, you win Superstar of the Year. 2015 was an amazing year. You will kick off 2006. You kicked off 2016 with winning the Universal Heavyweight Championship. Your first title defense will either be against Miguel Roderick or Matt Moore. How do you feel?
I'm just going to say this. The end of 2015 did not end on a high note for me because I'll be honest, I was exhausted. I was lost in the shuffle of all this new talent. I honestly didn't know if I felt I needed to stay in DRW, but I was reminded by my partner, Stoner, that no matter what happens, no matter how proud I feel of this talent, I have to stay here to remind them that in order to prove they're the best, you gotta beat the best. And as that award proved, I stood amongst the best, if not the very fucking definition. So whether it's Miguel or Matt Moore, I wish you the best of luck. Because not only am I going in there to successfully defend that Universal Heavyweight title, I'm making this a special declaration on DRW Radio. Whoever is Elite Champion, best beware. I'm looking to become the first ever 2-time champ.
Now, Miguel, are you here? Oh, you can't talk right now. Okay. We will skip him. Stoner.
Yeah. So, as a declaration I said last year, I said I was going only in tag team competition. But, new year, new me.
Don't start that bullshit.
And new me means that I don't give a damn whether I face Christian Rainey or Steve Starkiller, or I break Miguel Roderick's neck for even coming near me with another MR. I'm taking back the DRW Championship, and I'm going to make wrestling great again.
Are you trying to say I didn't when I was champ?
Well, depending. Every person who's faced me for a title mostly had 3 people try to take me out.
Hey, I didn't ask for that to happen. You know that.
Yeah, but guess who they held? You held hands with them anyway.
And look what happened the next week. I got put to a table by them.
Stoner, you and TJ were no doubt Tag Team of the Year. 3-time DRW Tag Team Champions.
Gonna make it a 4th after we get our rematch.
In the Elimination Chamber, you have to take on the longest reigning Ultra Draven Champion, Key Morbid, the breakout star in the EFED world, Miguel Roderick, the returning Brian King, and the egotistical Adam Rush. You have to admit, and along with Mr. Strong himself, Curtis Strong, who is looking to make an impact in the main event division, you gotta say the cards are stacked, but can Stoner do what Stoner does best? Can you overcome the odds?
I can overcome the odds, and I'll take a page out of your book. I'm going to have these fans chanting while I'm power bombing and making Rush feel the gush of blood running down his face.
Stoner, I'm going to be front row, and I want to see that.
Kill, Stoner, kill! Kill, Stoner, kill!
Thank you.
For one night only, I'll pass the torch. Stoner, kill. Stoner, kill.
Look at all these beautiful things we have. We have Kill, Stoner, kill. We have Stomp, Shadow, Stomp. And we have Reign, Omega, Reign. I wouldn't be surprised if 2016 is our year, too.
We know that you guys headlined 2015 with TJ versus Stoner. Will it happen again in 2016? That's the real question.
Spoiler alert! Either way it goes, the fans win.
But let's talk about this. The fact that Miguel Roderick went from the bottom of the food chain to the top of the food chain, fell back down. And usually when people go from the top to the bottom, they don't climb back up. But Miguel Roderick did exactly that. He's back up there. He's not at the top yet. He's right there. He's 2 wins away from being back on top. The question is, how big of a threat is Miguel Roderick? Because yes, sometimes he can be taken lightly, but we all know when it comes to the Elite World Heavyweight Championship, he's no stranger to the title. He's no stranger to the main event. Will 2016 be the year that Miguel Roderick breaks out again, and this time will it be the year that he stays on top?
I wouldn't deny that I would love to see him on top. Hell, I'll go as far as saying if he does it at my expense or even Cole's expense, more power to him. But the thing is, there are a lot of people gunning for that spot. People like Curtis Strong. People like Key Morbid. Hell, for all we know, the God himself might try and make one last run before he fades into the sunset.
I will shut the rumors down right now. If there are any rumors around that I'm going to try to take a world title in DRW before I walk out, no, it's not happening. I'm not going for a title. I'm straight up having a few matches I want to have, and that's it. If it's against the champion, I'll promise it'll be non-title. The only accolade that Chris Hero needs to accomplish before retiring, the only thing that I want to straight up accomplish, I want somebody to look at what I've done and say, thank you for paving the way. That is it. A thank you is that. It's just that. It's a thank you. It's mad respect, and that's all I want. But let's talk about the match that could steal the show. Aaron Youngblood, former World Heavyweight Champion, former Elite World Heavyweight Champion. He's only the second ever Extreme Champion. He's the new Ultra Draven Champion. He's a former Tag Team Champion. Aaron Youngblood was a Superstar of the Year candidate. Hell, the motherfucker may even be a Hall of Famer in DRW someday. Aaron Youngblood will go one-on-one with the man who was 15-0 last year, Warlord Victor. The man who literally put people on the shelf. He is the reason why GVD is no longer around. Warlord Victor is the most extreme superstar in the mid-card division. Could Aaron Youngblood and Warlord Victor steal the show in their last man standing match at Lethal Paradise?
I don't know if you were checking our little Twitter war back and forth, Mr. Chris Zero, but the stakes were raised to a match specialty at which I prefer more than a last man standing, and it is the Sadist Dreamland.
Oh.
God, not that.
Whoa!
Why?
Yeah. God.
Now I know when I'm taking a bathroom break.
When you realize gimmick matches are overdone.
Now, hold on.
You realize that when Youngblood's in a Sadist Dream match, the janitor has more blood to clean.
Now, hold on. We got to talk about this. Key Morbid was the Ultra Draven champion for 8 months, but look at the people. Look at the people that she defeated. Look at the list of contenders she defeated.
To get the belt.
She beat everybody in her way for 8 solid months. But now she has a chance to raise it up. One of the finest women of wrestling is competing in the Elimination Chamber for a shot at the Elite World Heavyweight title at the Extreme Rumble. Is Key Morbid a dominant threat in the Elimination Chamber?
Yep.
Now, my last question about the Elimination Chamber. Who do you see getting eliminated first? The star-studded chamber match. Who do you think's out first?
Rush.
I'll make damn sure of it.
I respect Rush, don't get me wrong, but it's the weakest link.
Hey,
Goodbye.
I'm gonna say this. I respect Rush, but hey, Stoner.
Yes.
You have permission for Stomp, Stoner, Stomp.
Rush is a Bronx Warrior. I crush the anorexic side.
All right, now let's look at the main event. You got the hottest star in E-Fed wrestling right now, Steve Starkiller Smith, versus one of the most respected stars, Christian Rainey, for the Elite World Heavyweight Championship. Now think about this. Christian Rainey is the same guy that battled me all over the arena. He's the same guy that won the World Heavyweight title in a ladder match. He's the same guy that legitly was almost nominated for every award this year.
Some kind of reason.
The question is, does Steve Starkiller Smith do what he does best and steal the show? Or does Christian Rainey one more time become the Elite World Heavyweight Champion?
My money's on Rainey.
I'm just going to go ahead and point this out here. When did Christian Rainey become an Elite World Champion?
He's never been the Elite World Heavyweight Champion. He was the World Heavyweight Champion.
Botch number 7, ladies and gentlemen. Botch number 7.
Did I say he was the Elite World Heavyweight Champion? I thought he said he was the World Champion. Oh, my bad.
Okay, I can say this not just as a fellow wrestler and not just as the inaugural Elite Champion, but I will say this. Christian is 100% a tremendous athlete in that ring, and he is worthy of holding that belt one day. But I can't see Starkiller losing it this fast, so I have to go with Smith.
You got to realize, Smith is a man who battled Aaron Youngblood. He won the Road to Destiny series. He went one-on-one with Miguel Roderick in what was a fantastic match in the finals of the RTD series. Everybody that has won the RTD series not only won the World Heavyweight title, but they have always had a lengthy reign. The thing is, will Steve Starkiller Smith fall in their shoes, or will he be the first guy to choke as soon as he got the belt?
It's all up to the wheel of fate.
My money, personally, is on Smith. I love Rainey to death. He's a brother. But Smith has got something that nobody else in this call has, and I don't know what it is. But when you put Steve Starkiller Smith at the top of the marquee, people buy tickets.
I mean, I won't go as far as saying that not everyone in this call has it, but yeah, Smith has like God-near levels of charisma. Yeah, I'll say that much.
He has charisma. He has the height. But he will always be known as Steve Starkiller Smith in my eyes.
Yeah.
I guess you could say Stoner's trying to shoot down the star.
That's not the first time.
Hey, who's this talking you speak of?
I'm the real Starkiller here.
Shut up.
If you're Starkiller, does that make me Darth Vader because I'm black?
No.
Damn it.
This is the shit I sit through. I don't think that's how this game works.
But now, with this tag team match remaining and one more match in round 1, the tables are set. the Joker's Wild Tournament is off to a wild start. You got Arceus and Zach Zero. They're in there. I gotta go look back at the pay-per-view. I forgot who's all won. If you could look at all the teams that have won so far, who do you choose to walk away as number one contenders for the tag team titles? Because I can tell you this. The next time we have a Joker's Wild Tag Team Tournament, Omega Level is in the tag team match. You got Curtis Strong and Christian Rainey in there. You got Arceus and Zach Zero.
Whoa, Zach Zero, Torrance Banks. Hello.
Yeah, Arceus and Torrance Banks. My bad. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Yes. 8.
Question is, who are the tag team
Did I
champions
hear 8
currently?
Yeah, that is a good question. Here's a better follow-up. Who's going to be tag team champs after that match?
Here's a better follow-up.
But now I will announce this. I will announce this.
Who has the most experience with the tag team?
At Extreme Rumble, the tag team titles will make a return. Fear Inc. will defend the tag team titles in a best of 5 series that will end at Dark Mania. Match number 1, which we'll see who the tag team title holders are, not the official tag team champions. But Fear Inc. will take on Omega Level while the tag team tournament is going on.
So let me get this.
You've heard of a Divas Revolution. You've heard of a Hardcore Revolution. This is the Tag Team Rebellion. The tag team division is reborn.
That's beautiful. That really is. But I have a question that I
more titles than everybody here.
I'm sorry. You can please be quiet, Stooge. Quick question, boss. Why is it that our rematch gets turned into some weird, funky-ass best-of-5 series?
Because at Dark Mania, the final match of the best of 5 series,
If it goes that far.
if it has to go that far, at Dark Mania,
Which it won't.
Omega Level will take on Fear Inc. in the first ever at Dark Mania, Hell in a Cell TLC Last Team Standing match.
Okay, let me tell you how you fucked up on 2.
I like it, though.
Stoner's specialty is a TLC match. My specialty is last anything standing. I'm sorry, but Fear Inc.'s gonna realize there's nothing to fear but Omega itself.
It feels
Then-
like
Then, the thing is, the winners of the tag team tournament, they don't just get an automatic title shot. They get a briefcase of which they can cash in anytime,
Are you
any place, anywhere.
I'm saying
The
this
briefcase is back.
I'm saying this right
May I
now.
say something?
Yeah,
Please, may I say something?
yes.
This is just like friggin' the first Dark Mania when me and Knox won the belts. This is gonna
No,
be all over again.
because at Dark Mania you had the Dead or Alive tag team ladder match, and that was a clusterfuck. And
Go to the briefcase.
So-
the briefcase is back.
So
Oh my God.
I'm saying this to any tag team. I don't care who's in it, whether they be
Pick
friends
tag team
or
champion.
in between. Shush, Stooge. Whoever wins those briefcases, and I promise you this much, if you try and cash in on me and Stoner, those briefcases are going to be embedded in your torso.
But catch this. At every show DRW has, that team will defend the briefcases.
By any chance, would that be? What if they have to defend those briefcases against the tag champs?
That will never happen, because then it would become, what would happen to the briefcases?
we would cash in on ourselves.
And give
we're the
ourselves
only
a fifth
worthy.
ring.
And
I'm so. I can put it like this for all of Dark Rebellion Wrestling. This is no longer the tag team division. This is the Omega level show, co-starring the rest of you peon-esque tag teams.
and I'd just like to say this right here, right now.
Wrong.
I'm sorry. I mean, you got beat by a Mexican.
Oh, and wait, hold on. I would also like to announce live on this podcast, I have the first inductee to the 2016 DRW Hall of Fame.
Who could it be?
In 2015, we grew to love a character. This character shined brighter than any character that walked into DRW at that point in time. He was going to be one of the hottest commodities DRW had ever seen. But a tragedy struck, and we lost a brother. In 2016, DRW will honor this man as the first inductee to the 2016 Hall of Fame, Eric Draven. And we will also continue with, at Dark Mania, the Eric Draven Memorial Battle Royal, as we did last year.
Only right.
It's the only way. But, hey, boss, I got a proposition for you.
Yeah.
It seems that one of the reluctant co-stars wants to try and get his star on the Walk of Fame. You mind if on the next Wednesday Night Rebellion I take him down a peg and show him that the only
You mean
bank...
Thursday night?
Whatever it's called.
Whatever.
At this point, you can call it Burial Monday, Super Taco Tuesday. The fact of the matter is, I'm challenging Torrance Banks to a one-on-one match. And remember, buddy, you can have all the titles in the world. Every time you step
I tell you what. TJ, if you retain the Universal Heavyweight title at Lethal Paradise, then at the Extreme Rumble, in a Windy City Deathmatch, TJ Shadows will defend the Universal Heavyweight Championship, if he's still champion,
You know I will.
versus Torrance Banks.
That's a big if, kid.
Okay.
That's a big if, kid.
Hey, where is the Extreme Rumble located this year, by the way?
Well, okay. So you want to know where the Extreme Rumble
Chicago.
is going to be located?
Where is it going to
Why
be?
can't it be in my town, damn it?
Because no one gives a fuck about your town.
Hey, fuck you. And Chicago.
Fuck you. So where are we going to be for the Extreme Rumble? Please tell me it's where I think it is.
Hold on. It is going to be live in one of the most historic towns and one of the most historic places, Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Oh my god. I get to put maple syrup on thumbtacks and shadow stomp your ass to oblivion.
And Beer Bash is the pay-per-view in March. We go home, Taka. We're going to Tokyo, Japan.
Ichiban, motherfucker!
Oh. I've been waiting.
Fuck news. Adam Rush is here.
Oh god, I'm sorry. Run away. Right now.
I got some things on my mind. And I am going to show up right here on DRW Radio, and I'm going to speak my mind because I'm pissed off.
You have a minute. You have 1 minute.
Oh boy, here we go.
Ready? Go. Congratulations, Steve Starkiller Smith. You beat me. You beat me fair and square. I'm happy for you. Have fun with Christian Rainey. But check this out, right? When we go to Liverpool, England, on January 24th, live at the Echo Arena, Liverpool Arena, apparently, in Liverpool, England, I am in an elimination chamber, and I am fighting for the #1 contendership match for the Elite World Heavyweight Championship. Well, I just want you to know, Starkiller, you ain't done with me quite yet. I will get back what's rightfully mine. Brian King, Curtis Strong, Key Morbid, Stone, and Dell, watch out, because I'm coming to take what's rightfully mine. I will be world champion once again if it kills me. And that's a promise. I've been here in DRW since the beginning, and I'm not about to ditch you all. All those fans who sit at home and watch our profits. That is all.
That's nice. That's very nice.
Good night.